Well, it's painless enough. 50 bucks. Being it's so freaking hot. Try to get a little bit of everything. Hey everyone, Kyle Kind of Vlogs here. Welcome to the channel and thank you so much for clicking on this video and joining me today. I wasn't going to do a cooking video this week. This was not my planned video for today, but circumstances have arrived that have, I don't want to use the word forced me to make this video, but have changed direction, and this is the video I landed on because I do enjoy making these, and I know some of you out there enjoy watching them as well. So we're doing a shop. We're going to shop again. We're going to cook it and we're going to eat it. And doing something that has really been like trendy, at least in our house here lately, is breakfast bowls. You know us, we're all about the bowls over here. That way everybody can kind of assemble how they want, what they want. So basically we're going to have a grit base. We're going to have some protein. We're going to have a protein of, what am I doing? Sausage. I'm going to do some potatoes. What else are we going to have? Eggs, of course, some green onion. I'm actually going to try a new sauce. I've never made this before. It's a garlic, kind of like, I guess it'd be technically like a garlic aioli, and I'm going to try to make it myself. Following a recipe just to be full on the sauce portion. Full disclosure there, I'm following a recipe, and I'll let you guys know how it is, and if it's good, I'll link it down in the description of this video below. But yeah, let me get busy. We gotta go get the food so we can come back here and cook the food and ultimately consume the food. And you guys are gonna join me as you often do. And I appreciate you once again for being here and clicking on this video. But let's get going before I run out of time. We have drawn another steamer here today in North Florida. Oh man, I can only imagine what it's like down in Central Florida. Supposed to have a cool off coming next week. I heard like Monday or Tuesday next week. Supposed to actually have a substantial cool off. And I am one and ready for it. Need to go over my list, make sure I got everything. And I do have some of this stuff because I had planned on doing breakfast for dinner one night this week. So I got my handy dandy little, come on, there we go, list here. Got need heavy cream, cream cheese, grits, garlic clove. I'm making a garlic sauce. I've actually never made this sauce before, but I want a drizzle to go on top. Still pretty good stuff. Potatoes, onion, lemon. I do have eggs, and I have some, like I said, I have some of the stuff that I think I'm gonna need. But here at Walmart, we're gonna head in there, grab our groceries, get back, and get this dinner video rolling. I don't know about you, but I'm hungry. Guys, I am some kind of sore today. Man, oh man. I don't think I'm going to be playing any football tonight. Whew. So, I mean, I've been running, you know, and honestly, it's really just my legs, my feet are really, really sore. I don't do a lot of sprinting. Obviously, I'm kind of doing the distance running thing. So I did a lot of sprinting, obviously playing football. And my legs are feeling today, up in the hamstrings, calves, really the whole package. I'm definitely feeling the pain today. All right, this is the way a Walmart's supposed to look right here. Perfect timing. This place is deserted looking. I like it. Oh, so I don't need to get much. Probably actually going to pick up a couple things that we need for the bus outside of tonight's dinner. So Doritos released these a couple months ago. They are dye-free, no artificial ingredients. They're pretty good. Honestly, they taste identical, which I haven't eaten Doritos in many years, but these are pretty dang good. We're pretty anti-food dyes. We try to stay away from the food dyes as much as possible. Honestly, pretty much all the time. I mean, occasionally, you know, we'll be somewhere that food dyes make their way into our food, but for the most part, we avoid food dyes because they really affect Eli. They really, once he has food dyes, it's like a sugar rush for him. He goes nuts. All right, I can't. I know I said this a minute ago. This is wonderful. I mean, there is no one in here. Like, I guess after 2 months in Claremont, this is a walk in the park. Cream cheese here. Their Better Goods brand. It's kind of like their, I don't know if you're familiar with Better Goods. It's like their higher end brand, I guess would be the right word to say. Fancier brand. What else do I need? I got butter the other day. I'm gonna get some heavy cream. Try not to do a ton of dairy, but these grits, it's just, you can't really do these creamy grits without some heavy cream and cream cheese. So it's a pretty loaded dairy meal that we do. So grits will be our base, my creamy grits. I got egg the other day, I'm good there. I got sausage the other day. I don't normally buy these types of waters with the kids, being it's so freaking hot. That way they can just grab water and go, because I want them to make sure they're hydrated. I'm really getting my grit fix while I'm here, because I'm pretty sure once we leave the south, grits aren't aren't as easy to come by. You know, actually, I'm at the look. Maybe I'm at the look. It's not. I kind of, until the last couple months, I haven't really made grits very much. When we get back out west, I'm pretty confident they're not going to have one, but I will look. Green onion. I love adding green onion to my grits. Kind of has that earthy taste to it. Going with, you kind of have that sweet grits with that earthy taste. Oh, I love green onion. Honestly, I would put green onion on most anything. That'll work. Do need to grab a couple of regular onions, or yellow onions to be more specific. No, they're dirty, they're fresh out of the ground. All right, what else? Man, I hopefully don't judge me too harshly. You hear my grunting and groaning over here. I am so sore. Man. Well, yeah, I'll just get a whole head. Get a whole sleeve. I'll use them later. So the last couple of times I've done my breakfast potatoes, I've used like a white or a yellow potato, and I haven't been super pleased with them. They don't seem to hold their form very well, so I'm going to go with a russet, I believe. I don't need a 10-pound bag. I guess these will work. What else? I got onion. I need to grab lemon. Lemon, I think that's all I got. All right, I think onion, lemon, potatoes, green onion, grits, cream cheese, garlic. Yeah. No. I do think produce has slightly improved lately. I was complaining a few weeks ago about produce quality, but honestly, it seems to be getting a little better. Well, that's painless enough. $50. Not too bad, and I did get a few things outside of tonight's dinner service recipe ingredients. That's the good thing about breakfast, or at least traditionally in my opinion, is breakfast. You can feed a lot of people for a very reasonable amount of money. Yeah. Honestly, not eggs are expensive because we buy, I bought them the other day, so I didn't need to get them today. We buy free range eggs, usually brown eggs. I've learned there's a pretty big difference in eggs between just the white ones you get at like the grocery store value brand and then like a brown free range type egg. Very big difference in the quality, and I tend to lean more toward the brown eggs. You know, I don't think you could ever really go wrong with breakfast for dinner. Oh God! Ugh. Waterloo, my baby Lou. Get some sweet tea, because we in the South still. Go check in on those puppies. I think I snuck up on them. I did. They weren't ready. What you guys doing? What you guys doing? What you guys doing? You sleeping on the job? You sleeping on the job? You letting Daddy sneak in? You letting me sneak in? Oh, what's up, guys? What's up, Weezer? Whoa.
Hi. How's it going?
You been down at the pool?
No, actually, I was headed down before I got the Bustique live. It is
coming to you live from the Bustique. There she goes.
They had a water party thing. It started at 2, but it's 2:08, so I may just like migrate to the pool.
Cool.
Yeah. Eli wanted to go, so we'll see.
Checking in on some puppies.
Two puppers.
They've been, oh, there's a little cheeky. Oh, wow. Kev.
Hi.
He sees you in that bright, sexy bathing suit. Couldn't help himself.
Guess what I saw today? You want to see the picture?
Sure.
Oh wait, that was still loading. Anyway, look at that.
Oh no.
That was on the walk.
That's
my
a
walk
cottonmouth,
today.
isn't
Yeah.
it? Oh. No.
I looked it up. It was a cottonmouth.
Where's that at?
Oh, you won't walk back there. He was like
That's
very curious.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, those things they'll chase you.
Like we stayed far back and like he was very curious, but like he stayed. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Look at that guy.
Yeah, I think if I ran on that, it'd be time to pack this thing up. I'm sorry. They don't have those in New Mexico.
We stood there for like 5 minutes and kind of just looked at him, and he was behind like an old tree stand, and yeah, we just had a moment.
Yeah, I'm glad you had that moment. I will, yeah. I'll stick to furry friends. What's up, furry friends? What's up, Wheezy? You look like you've been napping.
Furry friends.
It's probably not a stretch that Wheezy's been napping.
Yeah, no, Weezy, she's been holding the couch down for us.
Kev.
Yes. Oh, the puppers. Oh, the puppers.
So I'm going to try this garlic sauce. So what I'm doing, I'm taking a whole bowl of garlic. I'm going to cut the about right here just to get it exposed. That's about what I'm looking for. Missed one. There we go. Just lost one. Having my foil. So I'm gonna like encapsulate it in here with this. Drizzle a little olive oil on it. Go ahead and fully wrap it. I got my oven over here preheated to 400. I'm gonna let it sit there for about 30 minutes and do its thing. While we're waiting on our garlic to do its thing, we're gonna start getting everything kind of prepped. Get our potatoes washed up, get them diced up, so we can start cooking these bad boys. So I'm having to pivot a little bit here. The last couple of times I've tried to fry my breakfast potatoes, I mean, they won't stay together. As you can tell, they're kind of like, look at that right there. I don't like the way it's gone. So what I'm going to do is I pulled them from there. They cooked about 10 minutes or so, so they definitely softened. As soon as the sausage gets done over here, I'm just going to air fry them and crisp them up real good. I don't know if you guys have any tips for that. Let me know. I don't fry a lot. I really don't. I rarely fry, honestly. If it's not air fried, typically it's not fried in this house. Yeah, I don't know. I've made these a few times. But what I think it is, I think I'm overcrowding my pan. I don't know if you saw when I put them in there. That thing was full. Obviously, because I'm trying to feed 5 people. So I need to cook a lot of potatoes. But yeah, I think I'm just going to air fry them, crisp them up real good. Probably throw my onions in there a minute, saute those up, and I'll mix them all in a bowl together. Season them. It should be good to go. That smells good. Gosh, you can't beat roasted garlic. Sit there and let that cool for a few minutes so I can handle it. So like a dummy, I accidentally lost the recipe on my phone. So I basically just squeeze it. Oh, it's still hot. Whew. Let's see if I can squeeze it with this. Because I lost the recipe. So I know it consists of garlic, obviously, the mayonnaise, because it's an aioli base, lemon. I'm just going to kind of add to it a little bit at a time. I've never made this before, so I don't really know what I'm getting into. Okay. Oh, baby. Start whipping this again, see what we get. Add some salt. I believe it said add in even a little garlic powder. Not bad. I think I need to add a little water. I'd like it to be a little looser. It's honestly pretty good though. A lot of flavor. That roasted garlic, that lemon in there. Taters crisped up real nice. I don't know why I don't just cook them in the air fryer all the time, honestly. It does a good job. Oh, crap. Tater and eggs. It's just easy. And I don't know. It turns out really good when I do it that way. And add onions in there. Go. Alright guys, we have done it. I feel like I've been cooking this meal for 3 hours. I'm going to go ahead and make probably Ben's, because Ben's will get most things. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how this aioli turned out. It's actually very tasty. Not too bad. Simple little thing to make. Alright, start them out with some grits. Taters on there. Get an egg, put some eggs on there. Drizzle a little garlic aioli across the top. Oh my god, I'm so flipping sore.
Sorry.
God. Ouch. Wow. How's your grit bowl? Yeah, there we go, guys. That's the one. I am so incredibly sore. 2 hours of football followed by an early morning, 2 hours of pickleball. Might not have been the best life choice I've ever made in my life. But I am really, really, really sore. Try to get a little bit of everything. It's mighty tasty. You like yours?
It's exceptional.
Yeah, it's really good. The aiolis.
It's a little zhuzh.
It has a little. I've been looking for a garlic sauce that's simple that I can put on certain things. I mean, this works. It's definitely a little bit goes a long way kind of thing. There's a lot of garlic right there. You probably could have added a little more mayonnaise to tame. I love garlic personally. But it definitely, I could see where some folks would think it was a little strong on the garlic side, because it is definitely garlicky, but for me, cool with that. Finally, it cooled off a little bit, and it's been a boiler today. It's been 90 the last couple of days. It's been freaking hot. I believe most of the East Coast is supposed to cool down next week, though, so I'm looking forward to that for sure. Yeah. It's quite lovely up here, though. Right now, to be honest with you, the sun's almost set, and it's not half bad right now.
Orange juice.
This is a wing to it, man. I can't do it.
That's really the only one.
Well, guys, thank you for joining me today. That was a delicious dinner. That was really, really good. Try that aioli. Full bulb garlic. Take off the top a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Cut off about maybe half an inch. That way the top of the garlic is exposed. put it in some tin foil, sparkle or drizzle a little bit of olive oil, a little bit, wrap it in tin foil, roast it at 400 degrees for about a half an hour, and then let it cool. Squeeze it into a bowl, and then I would recommend doing like I did, grab you a couple tablespoons of mayonnaise, put it in there, and I did about a half of a lemon, so a little bit of salt and pepper to taste, and just kind of mix it and blend it and kind of add mayonnaise and or lemon as you see fit. But it's actually relatively simple, a little time consuming with having to do the roasting of the garlic, but honestly it was worth it. A very good flavor. I really liked it. Be good with French fries on a burger. Honestly, it added a nice zest to the bowl, to the breakfast bowl. Kind of, with the creamy grits, it kind of adds like a sweetness to it. So the zest and the tanginess was honestly a decent mixture. I enjoyed it. And I'm tired, and I am so incredibly sore. So I didn't tell you guys yesterday. So we were playing football. It was flag football, and I went to grab this kid's flag, and I missed it. So I was like, not on my watch. So I dove like a dummy, grabbed his flag, but when I came down, I landed like my finger or my like fist balled up on my chest, and like at the time it didn't knock the wind out of me or anything, and it was like, oh, that kind of hurts. Don't do that again. It hurts like it's on like fire today. I don't think it's broken or anything. I think I just bruised it really good. But man, it is painful. Wow, like anytime I move my arm or pretty much do anything, it really hurts. And my legs are sore, which is fine. I mean, I'm doing running the last few months. I'm pretty used to that. But this like really hurts. So hopefully then I'll get some ease from that in the next day or so. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you joining me today. And one of these videos, not the video I plan to make, but it's a video I made anyway, and I hope you enjoyed it all the same. And we will pick you guys up tomorrow, same place. Don't know the time, but we will do it all over again tomorrow. And I'm going to leave you here, and be well, and take care of yourselves and each other until we speak again tomorrow. Bye for now.